Okay, we're going to get right into this first DIY. I picked up these little styrofoam rounds at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going in with, I believe it's 6 or 7, because I wanted this specific one. It's a cake, and I wanted this one to be a little bit taller than the ones I usually make. And they come in 2 for $1.25, so that's not too bad. And I'm trying to hold it down here, and they are not the same size at all. There's not any 2 in there that's the same, so it made it a little bit difficult. And I'm going in with some lightweight spackle. This is going to be my icing. And I had just a little bit of a problem this time getting the icing to go on smooth. I usually don't have this problem, but I don't know if it's because it was stored in a different temperature or whatever. It gave me a lot of trouble. So what I did is what I used to do, excuse me, when I was icing cakes. I just got the little knife and I dipped it in some hot water and ran it across there, and it smoothed out so evenly. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it looked really nice. Okay, see, that's how it ended up. Now I took some spackle and some chalk paint and the color ink, and I mixed it up in a bowl and put it in a piping bag. I'm using a star tip here, and I'm just going around the bottom, all the way around this little cake. And I absolutely love working on these. Oh, I love doing cakes and cupcakes and different things. And I'm thinking for the Christmas time I'll be making a couple videos with some different desserts like this in it. Now when I got to the top, I did have a little bit of problems because I don't think that I had it mixed up. I don't know, I think it was too thick because it was wanting to fall off in clumps. But I just kept going and working with it, and I finally got it to where it looked halfway decent. I was like, oh, you're not going to defeat me. I am going to get this to work. Trust me, guys, it don't look like this, the finished project. I had to go in and fill in a lot of places. But all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. Kept having to stop and, okay, here it is. That's it when it's finished. I'm going to go in and I'm adding a red rose to the side and a black rose. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add these little stick things that come with the roses. I thought that would be a nice addition to this little cake. And I'm adding 2 or 3 pieces just to the left side over here. And then I have a little skeleton. I'm going to be adding 2 to the front, but I had to take them up and add a little bit of hot glue. I don't plan on using this cake riser anymore after this because I've used it for so long. You know, I want to purchase a new one. So that'll be my excuse to my husband. Well, I have to throw it away. No, it is time for a new one. So, and I just kept adding leaves to the side until I got it to the way I wanted it. And adding 1 more stick there to the back. And that one just kept wanting to fall off, so I had to keep working with it. Set that aside. Okay. We got just the top portion of these little skeletons. Now what I'm trying to do with this felt is I'm trying to make a top hat. And so I just took a strip and I just closed it up and just made a little round spot, a little round piece. And then I just took a little round circle, and my intentions were, here I am, I'm just gluing it or going around and trimming it. I'll glue it and glue the two pieces together. Just like so. And it takes me just a few minutes here to get it all put together. Ran into a little bit of problem. I mean, I got it to fit, but it was just wanting to come apart. So I just laid it aside and I thought, okay, I'm going to work on the bride now. I just took a little bit of this ribbon that I had, or this lace that I had, and I'm just gluing it to her head and kind of fixing it, you know, just like a veil. And I think it turns out so cute. I mean, if a skeleton could be cute, this is cute. Just going around adjusting it here. Like, I couldn't use the whole body of the skeleton because I couldn't get it to go down into the cake. Okay, today I want to tell you I'm participating in the Craftilicious collab. Myself and several other talented crafters have got together to bring you this awesome playlist. It'll be a playlist full of variety, just different kind of things. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. So please, after you're done with my video, I ask that you go over and check everyone out. Now, going back to the hat. We're almost finished, I promise, guys. And there it is. You can see I could not get the hot glue off. So I thought, you know what? I am going to just paint over the top of it. So that's what I did. And it worked just fine. So I thought, well, okay, I need to glue it on there. Even though it's wet, with a little paint, it's going on that skeleton right there. And I just popped that down on his head. And I think it turned out so cute. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him, put him in the top of the cake, and she's going right up there next to him. They're cake toppers. And my leaf fell off my cake. And here's the finished project. I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. I enjoyed making it. On to the next DIY. I had this little truck in my stash. I had used it for a previous project and I thought, it's coming out again, I need it. So I just took this little piece of cardboard and I just wrote out, just married. And then here I am, I'm just painting it where I wrote it, because I just didn't want to try to just paint it without having some sort of a pattern to trace from. Now this little truck, like I said, I used it in a different project, a different video, and I thought, I try to utilize my stash before I buy anything new. And I thought it was the perfect color, and we're just going to use it. So I'm going in with some hot glue, and we're going to glue that little just married sign right down to the side of this little truck. What I'm going to do here, once again, I had to make another lady skeleton here, and I'm just going to pop on real quick, just another veil, and I'm going to go here and just hot glue it down to the back. Nothing fancy schmancy. because she's going to be sitting in the truck, so I won't really see it too much. Now for him, I made his hat off camera, off film, because it just takes too long, and I didn't want to bore you with that over again. We're going to pop her right in there. I had trouble getting him in there. Every time I tried to put him in there, he fell apart. So I had to do it off camera, off film, because it took me quite a while. I don't know why he wouldn't fit, but here they are. Just married. If y'all have made it with me this far, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, I have one of these little easels from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going in with the color ink by Waverly. I'm just coloring the sides of this and, you know, the legs of it. And right here I have a printout of a little skeleton bride and groom. I'm going to be attaching this to the easel. Like I said, you know, if this is your first time on my channel, I ask if you like my content that you would consider subscribing. I would love to have you, my YouTube family. Please, if you like my content, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. It helps YouTube to notice me that much more. Helps them to push me out further. And if you hit that post notification bell, if you hit all in the drop down menu, it'll keep you informed of any and all of my future uploads. And once again, I ask that you go check everyone out in the playlist. You won't be disappointed. And a special thank you to CJ for putting this together. Now I'm just taking my puff paint on this. This is their wedding picture, guys. My little black puff paint and just going around the edges just to give it some extra interest. And this is my final project. Thank you guys for stopping by. And I pray that you have a wonderful and a blessed day. And again, thanks for watching.